This poem is called for the Rockin bus driver. On those freezing nights in Dermore Square or warm ones of nettled twilight, the bus screeches up the Ballyhaunis road like a jet and protests its stop with a shriek of a scream trapped in cooling steel. The door sighs itself open and out he steps, puts a half-smoked cigarette to his lips, snorts, lights it, very heavy metal growling from his cluttered snug of a cab, the lighter unveiling a russet face of broken veins, neck like a tree stump, eyes cornered and flinting around the shadows as he smokes, every time without fail the butt of a cigarette. I hunch up my jacket and walk across, ducked against the waveforms of rain up to the door's light, into a strike of guitars and drums and cannibal voices. There's a glance, a grunt, he hops in, punches a ticket, takes my money. The slow file of people onto the bus bringing the wet air with them, and the music gets louder and we take off. Suddenly all raging speed, the bus claws and hops like a freshly spayed cat, and we've thrown ourselves into empty seats, the sludge of riffs travelling along the glass, formica, steel. Passengers glance at each other, numbed by velocity or scared shitless, and he's hunched over the wheel. The headlights have made him an aurora. He seems to have gotten bigger, his shape filling the rain-tunnelled windscreen, and the nighttime landscape lurches. Hooded crow-like youths stagger on, greeted with a faint sneer cut in glass, a watchful gaze. Hyperspeed now as the road opens out, the radio kicked up a further notch, breastbones and larynxes pounding with tumbles of sound as fast as it is driving. One of the hoodies, after barely echoed debate, falls up from the rear darkness, up the wind tunnel, and asthmatic stoners whine, chemical entreaties. "Hey man, can you turn that shite down? It's wrecking our heads." And he slowly turns an appraising glance, his face betraying a genuinely new experience, the gaze fixed, the eyes with a mound of burning dead behind them. "No," he says, stabbing his thumb towards the dark interior, hunching further over the wheel, pressing the accelerator, the frame of the bus shuddering, bouncing. The martyr, falling in steps back into darkness, muttering, a roar from the speakers answering like victory, and we shunt into our final stop, turning, poles shifting, the darkness paling as we step out onto cool tar, the moon gathering clouds in its beams above us.